This content is brought to you by the Layers and Legends Kickstarter, coming in early 2022. Are you a dungeon master looking to reduce your prep time but still run awesome games for your players? Would you like professional pre-made 5th edition adventures, maps, traps, puzzles, magic items, and other resources you can drag and drop into your existing campaign? The Layers and Legends Kickstarter will create 2 gorgeous hardcover books for dungeon masters containing all of this and more. The first book, Layers and Legends, will deliver 25 5th edition compatible adventures spanning levels 1 to 15 and over 100 new terrifying monsters to pit against your players. The second book, Loot and Lore, will deliver 50 magic items, 25 puzzles, 40 traps, 10 factions, 30 standalone encounters with maps, 30 villains, 30 NPCs, 70 random tables, 30 adventure ideas, 20 spells, and 4 subclasses. And through the beauty of Kickstarter and stretch goals, we'll be able to commission beautiful artwork for both books and add even more content. Furthermore, in addition to the hardcovers, you can also get both books in PDF format and a digital map pack containing all the maps from both books. And if you'd like to pick up a hardcover copy of our last Kickstarter, Into the Fae, it will be available as an add-on to Layers and Legends. Click the link below to join the Layers and Legends. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? Dungeons and Drams, hello. Anthony Elred, what up, dude? Stephen Newton, hello. Johnny Thunders, what up? Goliath Cleric, what's up, dude? Freight Train, hello. Jaspers, what up? Ed, hello. Yes, pre-orders are now open. You could follow the same link to the Kickstarter page, but the button now says pre-order. And then you can go pre-order it. Northern Ireland, what's up? Seamus, how you doing, buddy? Benjamin, yes, you caught me. I'm like red-handed. My cat is licking his butt. Well, let's just go to the cat cam. This seems appropriate. Squeaky, is there anything you'd like to tell the viewers? He's like, it's bath time. Thank you. Here comes mommy. And now she's coming up to me. She's rubbing against my leg. Penguin hello, how you doing? You ran your first session of an evil campaign? Nice. Could you design your own dice, please? I'm actually, so we've already begun thinking about what we're gonna do for the next Kickstarter. And there's gonna be a book, but I want to have, there are 2 things I have, well, 3 things I think burned into my mind. One is there's going to be a t-shirt because Ed won't stop asking for a t-shirt. So you can all thank Ed that there will be a t-shirt in the next Kickstarter. And 2, I want a Dungeon Master screen, but I want it to be a nice wooden screen, a very nice wooden screen. And then the third thing that I want to have as part of the next Kickstarter is dice. Like a custom dice set. Those are, I think, the 3 things I really have on my brain. Obviously, the main thing for the next Kickstarter will be a book, but those other things, those little add-ons, are kind of the things that I have in my brain for it. So, Wiggy, what's up? Dennis Thornton, welcome to your first time here. It's gonna be a wild ride. No, it's usually not. Unless somebody asks me a really, really exciting question and then I get all worked up and I freak out and somebody triggers a rant. But tonight we're going to be creating an adventure together. So the chances of getting a Luke rant is probably pretty low tonight just because we're going to be creating an adventure together. Scotty V, hello. Dennis says, I got your Layers and Legends PDFs, but never watched the creation video. Well, if you got the Layers and Legends PDFs, I want you to send them to me because we haven't created them yet. And if you have gone into the future to get those PDFs, I would love to have them because you're going to save me a whole lot of work. I have spent, I crap you not, I have spent the last 3 days basically planning out the artwork commissions and emailing artists, making contracts, paying artists, and trying to get all of that finagled. And I think a lot of the foundation of that work has kind of been laid for a little bit, at least. I've still got some artists pending and stuff. We have a total of 14 different artists, 14 or 15 artists that are going to be working on Layers and Legends books, the 2 books for it. And I've only just commissioned the first batch. Each artist is getting like a batch of work, like 5 pieces of artwork, and once that's done, they get more. And so this will rinse and repeat until we have all the artwork. I was planning with my team the artwork that we're going to make for these books, and we are going to be very, very on par with official books as far as artwork goes. I would be so bold as to say we're going to have more artwork than some of the official books, because there are some books that I thumb through and I don't see that much artwork. I think we're gonna beat them. We're gonna have more. So, which is kind of insane when you think about it, because supposedly they have like a massive budget and they make millions of dollars, you know, and that the fact that a little tiny indie company like mine can have more artwork in a book and more content is kind of crazy. But anyway, it'll be very nice. All right, I'm gonna get some tea and then we're gonna kick this thing off. Amber's has arrived. Excellent. Rob Frog, what up? Charles cannot wait for my Layers and Legends. Well, I think it was Dennis. Dennis went into the future and got the books and, well, the PDFs already. So we just got to get Dennis to send those to us and we're all going to have the books. And if the PDFs are done, I can just send those to the printer like, woo! We're going to shortcut a lot of work, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be beautiful. So I just need to get Dennis's contact information so that he can send us the PDFs. I think we are rocking and rolling. I know, Dennis, I'm messing with you, dude. Dennis gets the Lair magazine, the monthly ones. But you had said Layers and Legends, and so I was just rolling with it. So I know what you meant, dude. I'm messing with you. I gotta like let this sit for a second before it's ready. Oh, it is Friday the 13th, isn't it? Nice. My tiers came with VTT tokens. I'm not sure what you mean by that. And I'm not sure what you're referencing. If you're talking about the Layers and Legends, the map pack, yes, the map pack is going to have tokens. It's going to have as many tokens as we can make, depending upon the artwork that we commission. And we're actually commissioning artwork for almost every single monster, which I think is an amazing feat. Almost every single one. So there's going to be a lot of tokens. There's not going to be a token for everything in the 2 books because we're using lots of SRD monsters. We're using lots of creatures from the Tome of Beasts and stuff, and we're not gonna have a token for everything. It's literally impossible. But for the stuff, for many of the NPCs in the books and for almost all of the monsters in the books, we will have tokens for digital tokens. So yeah, I just want to set expectations, because if you think you're going to get it for everything that occurs in the books, then that's not accurate. But we're going to give you as much as we can based upon the artwork that we commission. Okay, let's start this. Oh. I just scared one of my cats. Here's the button. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. It is Friday the 13th, and we're gonna make a D&D adventure. It is a level 10 D&D adventure. I have chosen maps in the swamp. So we have several swamp maps that we're going to be creating an adventure for, and some people have mentioned, should it be spooky or something? I don't care. We could, I suppose, but yeah, level 10 adventure in the swamp. It's going to be cool. The adventure we create tonight is going to be and the maps are going to be available for download on my website, thedmlair.com, tomorrow morning sometime. So whatever we create tonight, you guys are all going to be able to get and use in your games. So yeah, one of the things that we do around here is create Dungeon Master resources. My website, thedmlair.com, every single Saturday usually, we release a new Dungeon Master resource. Adventures, monsters, magic items, NPCs, whole bunches of stuff. You guys should go take a look at it. It's free, 100% free. You just go, you get the stuff, you use it. I literally pay people to make these things so that I can give you free resources. So tonight we're making an adventure. We're gonna have it over there tomorrow. It's gonna be beautiful. And we are continuing to raise money for Stack Up. And I'm going to show you a beautiful little slideshow. So these are a bunch of images of Stack Up. Different people, different veterans that they've helped. Essentially, Stack Up is a 501c3 military charity supporting active and veteran service members from the US and allied nations. They promote positive mental health and suicide prevention through gaming and geek culture. They do a whole bunch of stuff to help our veterans and active service members. One of the things they do is they send supply crates full of games and stuff to get their minds off the crap they're going through, to help them just kind of relax and like chill out a little bit. They have a 24/7 suicide prevention line that anybody, you don't have to be a veteran, you don't have to be an active service member, anybody can call this line if you need help, and they will find help for you. So these guys are doing tons of amazing stuff to help our veterans and active service members. And so our goal in May is to raise, we're $6,000. Our goal is to raise $6,000 for them. We are already at over 2,000. So we are getting close. We are a third of the way there. Now, to make this spicy, we have different milestones and rewards for different people who donate to Stack Up. And I'm gonna go over those right now. If we reach $1,000, which we have literally already done, everyone who donates $25 or more gets a digital map bundle with 50 digital RPG maps in it. If we get to $3,000, which we're $1,000 away from 3,000, by the way, everyone who donates $25 or more gets an adventure bundle that contains 7 D&D 5th edition adventures. If we get to $6,000, everyone who donates $25 or more gets a Lair magazine bundle. It'll have 3 issues in it, over 150 pages of content for your games. You will get that for free. Well, I mean, by donating $25. If we get to $6,000, and I will run a D&D one-shot for the top 5 donors. So there's a link down in the description. Please make sure you are using the special Stack Up link if you wish to donate. Make sure you use the right link, please. And also, to further the spiciness, if you donate $50, you will make me do push-ups on stream. If you donate $100, you will make me do a happy dance. And if you donate $250, I will sing a song on stream. I have done that several times already, and I can tell you that I am an amazing singer, and everybody is just awestruck by my awesomeness as I sing. So if you want to experience that, there you go. Now, because we are creating that adventure tonight, I do want to say though that all of the push-ups, the dancing, and the singing, I'm gonna have to consolidate those into segments. So probably what I'm gonna do is before or after each of our breaks that we have during the stream is when I'm gonna do those rewards. So if you do donate, then just be aware that I'm not gonna do it right away because that would interrupt the adventure creation. We're gonna put those in special segments of the live stream, and then we're gonna do those rewards. So just to make you aware, I got a cat down here. You can see her head on the monitor right down here. She's like, I need attention. All right. I'm not doing Q&A tonight. Sorry. Hit me up on our Q&A live stream. Tyler Bird, or Bird at least. Thank you for the super chat, dude. I appreciate that. Hit me up next week. Sorry, dude. We're not answering questions tonight. Jason Coleman, thank you for $20. I really appreciate that, dude. He says, happy Friday, sir. Congrats on the Kickstarter. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for all of the great material and keep up the great work. Very, very welcome. No questions. A little something for the kiddies after your wife's out. After your wife's cut. Thank you, dude. Oh, thank you, Jason. I just want to say for everybody, the Kickstarter and everything that we do here is not just me, right? We have a team of people that help contribute these resources, that help do these things. Ed, Penguin Butt, Goliath Cleric is here. There are other people. Mr. Owl, I don't know if he's here. He's one of our editors too. And then we have freelancers that do all of this stuff. So I just want to be clear. I appreciate, right, your kind words and stuff, but I just want to be clear that it's not all me. There's a team of people, and they're all amazing, and I love them. So I just want to share the accolades with all of the other awesome people. Otherwise, if it were just me alone, I couldn't do it all. So, but thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right, level 10 adventure. Let's do this. Okay, we have, we're doing a giveaway too. We are doing a giveaway. There's a link down somewhere. Giveaway. Woo! A D&D book. We'll draw the winner at the end of the stream. I'm probably going to forget to talk about the giveaway, so hopefully people sign up for it. All right. Let's go over here. So over here, this is our template. This is our adventure template that I have. It's nothing spectacular, but this is the basic template that I use when making an adventure. We're going to fill this out tonight. And then this is one of the maps right here that we have. And I have a few more maps. Let me find the other maps too. I actually have 3 maps. This map right here is where like the dungeon proper is going to take place. But I had a couple more maps if we had some like encounters that took place on the way to the main adventure. I have another little swamp map here that we could have an encounter take place in. And then I have another swamp map right here that we could have an encounter take place in. So those are also options that we can use as well. So these maps were all done by Spyro, who may or may not be here. I think his Generous Heal is his username. So thank you, Spyro. He made these for us a long time ago, and I'm now repurposing them for this adventure. All right. So first step for adventure creation, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, we have a swamp theme. We are using this is a level 10 adventure. And so we need monsters. Now, let me give you some parameters of the challenge rating of the monsters that we're looking for. This is usually how I start most of my adventures. Is the first thing I think about is the monsters I want to use. And then I figure out details based upon the monsters. So let me find some of my cool little links here that I use. So it's a party of 4 to 6. So we're gonna just balance it for 5 characters at level 10. And there we go. And we are using challenge rating. So let's say that we have the average pack of monsters should be about, say, 4, maybe 4 monsters. If we have 4 monsters at CR 10, let me zoom out a little bit. You can see that that makes it deadly. So that's probably how deadly is it? Quite a bit deadly. Yeah, it's like several times deadly. So we're not doing that. How about 4 monsters at CR 6? That's still deadly. 4 monsters at CR 5. It's just deadly. 4 monsters at CR 4. There we go. Now it's medium. All right, so we're probably now if we go down to 2 monsters. So we have a CR 4 up to a 9 or a 10. Yeah, a 9. I think a 9. A 9, maybe an 8. An 8. There we go. Okay, so we're looking for challenge rating 4 to 8. That's going to be our sweet zone. Challenge rating 4 to 8 monsters. I'm going to put that up here. CR 4 to 8. And the reason that that's our CR, that we're looking for monsters, is that we want to make sure that we can create proper encounters. We want the encounters to be challenging at times, maybe easy at other times. If we have a CR 12 monster, well, we can't really use that at all, except for like a one-on-one fight or a one monster fight, which is usually pretty big letdowns. We want to have a group of monsters. So that is why almost always you want to have groups of monsters as opposed to just 1 monster or 2 monsters. So that's why we're going for CR 4 to 8. That's going to allow us to make encounters that have groups of monsters, which almost always are more interesting in the adventure. Now, if we have a monster that's like a CR 9 or a 10, could we turn it into the boss? Yes, we could, but that would be like the boss of this adventure. So what we need now is suggestions from people in chat as to the monsters that we might consider using. Remember, we have a swamp theme. So now that doesn't mean that we couldn't justify a creature being in the swamp that isn't normally in the swamp. But if there are swamp-like creatures, now's the time to pull them out. And I'm going to go over and get the Tome of Beasts ready too. I'm going to find the PDFs for that because that way I can bring them up on screen if people suggest things from Tome of Beasts. All right, let's see. I got to find where my PDFs are. Here we go. Tome of Beasts 2. Tome of Beasts 1. Swap those around. Come on, baby. And then Creature Codex. There we go. Beautiful. You see, Kobold Press actually sells PDFs, which allows me to bring them up on screen for you all as we reference these things. Not everybody sells PDFs of things. I don't think a flail snail is SRD. I'm going to go on a limb there. Aboleths get a lot of love already. Hydra. I mean, Cantilipus, probably not SRD. There's a whole bunch of stuff. A swamp naga. Ooh, a swamp naga. Is it where can you tell me which Tome of Beasts and page number would be great if you are if you're able to do that? A Hydra. A Hydra is a possibility. I know that Hydras get used a lot, but I like the humble Hydra. D&D Beyond will soon join Wizards of the Coast. Congratulations, guys. Oh wait, there was a last chance to get Mordenkainen's Monsters of the Universe or Multiverse. Oh dear. I just missed out on my chance because I just missed it. Ugh. It's so sad. What was I doing? Where was I going? Encounters right here. Okay. So we want to go for a, what was it? A Hydra. Well, that's a CR 8. So yeah, we could do a Hydra, a CR 8. That is a possibility. I mean, it's not super novel, but it is a thing. Yeah, there's a lot of suggestions. Are like, we can't use it. Can't use sloddy or not SRD. Ed is literally just like, sorry, can't use that. Sorry, can't use that. Sorry, can't use that. Sorry, can't use that. I mean, that's his job. That's literally his job. What about that Swamp Naga? It was Toma Beast 2. A mangrove treant. That's interesting. All right, let's go over to Toma Beast 2 and Swamp Naga. Look at that. Hey, you know something cool too? It actually finds the stuff, I bet. Hey, look at that. Wow. It's amazing. A Swamp Naga. That's a CR6. Oh, we could totally do that. 265. Okay, that's gonna get used. Swamp Naga. Oh my goodness. There we go. Toma Beast 2, 265. CR6. That was page 265, right? Yep. Cool. So, dang. Self-proclaimed ruler and protector. The Swamp Naga is a manifestation of the swamp it inhabits. Its physical form is reminiscent of snakes and marsh plants grow from its head. This Naga's strong tie to the swamp provides an impetus to protect its home and to believe in the swamp's sovereign. Because of this strong link, a swamp rarely hosts more than one Naga unless it covers vast territory. You know, insect and serpent friend. I almost would like to make this Swamp Naga like a co-boss. If there were another type of creature that would like work alongside this Swamp Naga, I'm almost thinking like some sort of like witch or spellcaster or something. What does this thing do? Does this no, cancel that. The Swamp Naga is a spellcaster, so we need a brute. We need a big, huge, hulking brute that could keep people off from it. Wow, we were talking about a Hydra. We don't want a spellcaster. We don't want a spellcaster with the Swamp Naga. The Swamp Naga is a spellcaster. We need something that is a brute. Oh, a Hydra could be that. Wow. Ed says, trust me when I say that I wouldn't be typing monster is not SRD compliant over and over again if there was some way we could get around it. Yeah, we can't get around it. We have to follow the law. Otherwise, the DM Lair could get sued by a big, huge, massive company and I would be screwed. They have lawyers on retainer. I don't. A young black dragon? Oh, a black dragon. That's an idea. A shambling mound. Shambling mounds are totally... I like the idea of a black dragon with the Swamp Naga though. That's a really cool idea. Let's look up a oh yeah, hold on. We got a dragon, black dragon. A young black dragon is a CR7. That could work. Young black dragon is a CR7. Okay, let's get that on there. I like that. Young black dragon, CR7. All right, cool. And then there was the, what was the other thing? A shambling mound. Shambling mound. Let's take a look at that. The CR5. Okay. We could probably slip one of those in. Those are cool. Yes, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, I saw some donations come in for Stack Up, so I want to give some shout outs here. Peter, thank you so much for the $50 donation. I appreciate that, dude. He has redeemed push-ups, so I will be doing push-ups in a little bit. Thank you, Peter, for making me do push-ups. Tim, thank you for the $100 donation to Stack Up. I appreciate that, dude. He's gonna make me do a happy dance. That'll be very entertaining. I'm sure everybody will appreciate that. And then Anonymous, thank you for the $50 donation to Stack Up. I will be doing more push-ups now. Thank you very much. Fortunately, I went for a long hike today in the park. It was like a 2-hour hike, and my legs and feet hurt, but I didn't do any push-ups or anything, so I'm ready to go. And just for folks joining us, we're trying to donate money to Stack Up, which is a military charity supporting active service members and veterans for our armed forces. So they prevent they help prevent suicide, do suicide prevention, they promote mental health, lots of really cool stuff. Our goal is $6,000. We're at 2,300-ish right now. And there's lots of cool incentives. You can make me do push-ups, you can make me dance, you can make me sing. You know, just you got to donate certain thresholds and stuff, and it's going to be very entertaining. So if you'd like to contribute, feel free. There's a link down in the description, and my moderators will throw a link in the chat as well. All right, back to our adventure. All right, now, there were probably some suggestions for monsters that I missed. So what did I miss? The Quick Serpent? Let me take a look at that. He's gonna be swole. Dude, I'm already swole. What are you talking about? All right, let's take a look at the Quick Serpent. All right, look at that. Quick Serpent. Is there just one of them? Yeah, ooh, that looks cool. It is a CR4. Okay, that's cool. Earth Elemental Ancestry. Quicksand Pit. Oh, nice. That's cool. Ambusher from below. It waits below the surface where it picks up vibrations of creatures traveling above it. If the terrain is suitable, it churns the ground into quicksand to pull unsuspecting prey into the earth. Oh, that is cool. We're going to use that. That could be one of our encounters on the way to the swamp dungeon proper or whatever. So that's a Quick Serpent. It's a CR4 303. Oh, it's not gonna do it. Somebody is sitting there right now with Toma Beast 2 open, flipping through it. Did I spell that right? Quick Serpent. It's 2 E's. Did I get that right? Wow, it's amazing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down over there. Okay, I like that. That is really cool. We're going to do something with that. Ugh. Thornhard Guardian from Toma Beast 2. Let's take a look at that. Thornhard Guardian. That sounds interesting. Sounds like a tree or something. By the way, Ed, little guy has been bothering the crap out of me for like 2 weeks. He just needs attention constantly. So when you come up to Michigan, you're getting a present. Oh, a Thornhard Guardian. It's not a tree, but it is some sort of like thorny thing. Little guy, can you guys hear him? Thornhard Guardians are unyielding and merciless defenders of the forest domains of hags and other sinister fae. Oh, cool. They are twisted cousins of Green Knights of the Woods and good aligned Fae often send green knights on hunts to destroy Thornhard Guardians and their creators. They're created from the bodies and shadows of unfortunate knights who foolishly fell for the charms of hags or dark fae and swore eternal servitude to them. This could have sworn servitude to our swamp naga. Oh, that's cool. An unholy ceremony. You see, so this is the process, right? Finding all of these monsters, looking at them, thinking what you want to use, reading about them, and then starting to piece something together. So we have a swamp naga who's working with a young black dragon. For some reason, we're going to figure it out. And now there are knights that have sworn fealty to the swamp naga. And we're just kind of fleshing out the monsters that are going to make up this adventure. And we got to figure out why and like what they're doing and what's the problem and stuff. But this is the process I usually use. And they're a CR9 though. Hey, dude, it's a CR9. Holy crap, dude. It's gonna, okay, we need like a CR2. We need like some sort of CR2 creature that we could put with this. Can somebody find a CR2 creature-ish that goes in the swamp? I like this guy, I want to use him, but he's really powerful. So he needs like a couple little tiny wussies to go with him. Thornhard Guardian, CR9. Let's put this guy in the list. That's a really powerful one. Guardian? What page was that? 346. All right. We already have a Shambling Mound. That's a CR5. We need a CR2. We need a CR2. A swarm of poisonous snakes. Tyrium of Tarovia. Yes, you are late. What is going on, dude? Somebody said Willow Wisp. A Willow Wisp, if I recall correctly, is a pretty low CR. I could be wrong, of course. Willow Wisp. It is a CR2. It's technically undead, which seems kind of silly. Giant but when we have this thing right here, look at it. Having undead Willow Wisps along with this thing, that kind of feels right. I'm just imagining this big hulking dude with Willow Wisps next to him, and that seems pretty cool. So I kind of like that idea. So that works for me. What was that again? Willow Wisp. I hate how they spell this thing. It's so hard. What are you doing? All the like punctuation and stuff in that word. Gotta type that out. Willow Wisp. Look how lazy I am. Gibbering Mouther? Something tells me that's not SRD, but I could be wrong. A Leech Swarm? Ooh. A Leech Swarm. That sounds interesting. Let's go over here. Leech Swarm. Giant Leech. Leech Swarm. It's a CR2. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Okay. That's pretty cool though. A Leech Swarm. Huh. I wonder if there's a way to use that. That is really cool. A Leech Swarm is a CR2 396. Maybe we'll find a way to use that. Ladies and gentlemen, Bullywug is not SRD compliant. Please stop suggesting it. Ed is gonna start screaming profanities. Multiple mothers can wipe a party. Yes, mothers are very dangerous. My mom can be very mean usually when I'm being a bad little boy, but she's still being mean to me. Okay. I think we're gonna start fleshing things out. We have quite a few things here that are very usable, so I want to start fleshing out the details of this. I think what I want to do, the first thing I want to do is I want to see if we could have this CR7 and CR8 together as our final boss fight. Like, not the Hydra. We might not use this Hydra. The Swamp Naga and the Young Black Dragon, I think. CR6 and his CR7. Let's see if that works. So we have one CR6, one CR7. That is only a medium encounter. That is not gonna be strong enough for our encounter. However, what about the Leech Swarm? You guys remember the Leech Swarms? What if we had those Leech Swarms? Let's pretend like initiative count 20. Initiative count 20 every round of battle. 1d4 or maybe 1d4 plus 2 Leech Swarms are spawned. Now that could be interesting. So let's throw a row here, and those are a CR2. So let's pretend there's an average of 4 of them. Now we're getting spicy. Now here's the thing though, this says that it becomes deadly, but when you have a CR2 Leech Swarm is probably not going to be as big of a threat as a dragon and a Swamp Naga. So sometimes when you throw in lower CRs like this, they make it look more deadly than it actually is, especially at level 10. We have characters with fireballs and stuff like that. So it says deadly, but I'm really not concerned about that. I think this is a good idea for a final confrontation though. So I'm gonna note that down. We're gonna start, we have to figure out why these bad guys are bad guys. But I need to do something here. So this is our adventure details. And let's go to our map really quick. So we have swamp 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 6 areas of this swamp dungeon, we'll say, to detail out. And I kind of want the final battle to be in area S3. I was kind of thinking S3 might be where that all happens. Let me do a thing then. Let's get our Word document ready to go. S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6. And I'll get rid of that. We're going to make these heading levels. All right, there we go. We're ready to rock and roll. So I think what I want to have is in area S3, I think our young black dragon is going to be found here. And then I think what we'll do is I want the Swamp Naga to not be in that same area. I think she might be, these are only 5-foot squares. These are like 5-foot squares. So it's not, if the Swamp Naga is in like S5, she is going to be able to join this combat with no problem whatsoever. So I think I'm going to have the Swamp Naga start out over here. So the Swamp Naga is here. I'm just making some quick notes as we design this. And the final, the big, huge, massive encounter is probably going to take place in S3, I'm thinking. Or maybe, no, you know what? Let's put the dragon in S5 and then the Swamp Naga in S6. That actually sounds better because the dragon's going to be flying anyway. it doesn't need all this ground. Let's move them there. Let's put the dragon in S, what did I say? 5. Okay, S5. And then the Swamp Naga is going to go in S6. There we go. And then we want to have encounter notes. So, yeah. Encounter notes. I'm literally designing the final boss encounter before we do anything else in the adventure, which sometimes happens. Like if you have a really cool idea for the encounter, you might as well just design it and call it a day. So the encounter notes is, it's something along the lines of, my screen just went black. That's not good. When combat starts, the Swamp Naga from area S6 joins is alerted and also joins the combat and immediately joins the combat. On initiative count on initiative count 20, 1d4 plus 2, what are those things called? Leech Swarms exit the swamp or ooze up from the soggy ground and attack as well. Now here's the question though. Should we have more Leech Swarms? Aha. Yes, I think we're gonna say on subsequent rounds, we should have more Leech Swarms. We should say 1d2 Leech Swarms, 1d2 more Leech Swarms join the combat. Am I getting too crazy? Am I getting too crazy? Somebody hold me and check if you need to. They're going against a young black dragon and a Swamp Naga. The young black dragon is mostly a melee combatant with a breath weapon. The Swamp Naga is a spellcaster. The Swamp Naga is probably going to get counterspelled into the ground and she won't be able to cast a single spell in the entire combat and will probably be worthless. And then you have the Leech Swarms. So if we have about an average of 4 Leech Swarms at the very beginning, and then every round 1 to 2 more are added as they continue to come out of the swamp or ooze up from the ground. Am I being too crazy? I don't think that's that challenging. We're talking level 10 characters. They're going to be pretty powerful. So I think that's not that unbalanced for a final boss fight. But I'm open to contrary opinions if I'm going too crazy here. And literally this stupid Swamp Naga, I hate counterspell. I can't. This Swamp Naga is just gonna get obliterated. You might as well just pretend the Swamp Naga doesn't exist, because all she can do is cast spells and she's gonna get counterspelled into the ground. She can do a little bit of damage, but mostly she has blindness and deafness. That's really good. Hold person, suggestion, hypnotic pattern, blight. She has some amazing spells she can cast, and she's never going to be able to do it because she's just going to get counterspelled. This sucks so bad. Yeah. What are you going to do though? I don't know where the Hydra is. We haven't put it anywhere yet. Oh, the Swamp Naga doesn't have legendary actions and stuff. I'm not necessarily gonna give the Swamp Naga legendary actions. We could. We could. We should give the Swamp Naga immunity to counterspell. Oh, look at it. Only needs verbal components to cast its spells. We should give it subtle spell. We should give it subtle spell. Yes, that's what we're doing. It only needs verbal components, so I can use subtle spell. It's a sorcerer. It's literally a sorcerer. It says it's a sorcerer. So this is what we're doing. Okay, hold on. We are making this so that that we can actually use a spellcaster in combat if we want to. The Swamp Naga is a sorcerer. How many sorcery points would it make sense for her to have? I am not like super familiar with sorcerers and how many sorcery points are reasonable. So how many sorcery points should she have, and how many sorcery points does it cost to cast subtle spell is my next question. It says she's an 8th level caster. An 8th level caster. Sorcerers get an amount equal to their level. Okay, so then 8, right? It's 2 for subtle spell. Okay. What other meta magic should? Well, let's just make it. The Swamp Naga is a sorcerer with 8 sorcery points. She can use 2 sorcery points for subtle spell, which allows her to then cast the spell without any components, rendering her uncounterable, making it so that her spells cannot be counterspelled. There, I have fixed that problem. Quicken Spell? Okay. How many sorcery points to cast Quicken Spell? She can use. Okay, now I gotta look it up. I got one person saying it's 2 for subtle spell. Somebody else is saying it's 1. Like somebody opened up the book, I'm assuming. I guess I'm gonna do that now. Subtle spell is just 1. Thank you. Subtle spell is 1. And then Quicken Spell is 2. Okay, there we go. She can also use 2 sorcery points for Quicken Spell to use the Quicken Spell meta magic. There we go. Excellent. I like that. Sean is like, I got the book open. Thank you, Sean. All right, now, should she have lair actions? What do you guys think? We have a young black dragon. We have a Swamp Naga who has some really, really effective spells, and we have now made it so that she cannot be counterspelled. Does she also get legendary actions? Like, would that be too crazy? I think if she had legendary actions, she could cast a cantrip or make an attack or make a move. We would keep it simple. It wouldn't be too crazy. Does legendary actions make sense? We would make this a really spicy boss battle. They're level 10. I mean, they need something that's spicy. Any other thoughts? Waiting for thoughts. Oh, that's a good point, Goliath Cleric. The dragon should have lair actions. We don't want to stack everything on one creature. Yeah, that's true. Because then if they start to team up on it, it all goes away. Okay, cool. Let's give the dragon legendary actions. All right. The dragon, the young black dragon, has 3 legendary actions that it can use. Let's find the dragon. I mean, they're usually just attack and move. It should be a claw attack, movement. What else? Raise the water level, making the arena difficult terrain. Ooh, he can make it soggier. Yeah, I get what you're saying with layer actions, but then we got to make up a bunch of different layer actions. I don't know. Move up to its movement speed, and 2 actions take the dodge action. Oh, it's usually a tail attack. I like being able to take the dodge action. Oh, that's cool. A recharge of the breath weapon? Oh, that would be nasty. That would be absolutely crazy. You can use all 3 layer actions to recharge your breath weapon. I think if you allowed it to do that, that's the only thing a dungeon master would do. Just recharge the breath weapon and then use the breath weapon every round. That would get crazy very fast. I think that would be maybe unbalanced. It can tail attack, 1 legendary action. Move up to its speed, 1 legendary action. And wait, what was the other idea? Tail attack, it can move up to, oh, the dodge. Yeah, dodge. Dodge. And that would be 2 legendary actions? Okay, cool. Yeah, I kind of want that. Move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. I think that a dragon should have a flyby attack anyway. There. We have made this battle very nice. Cool. And then we want to have the Swamp Nagas here. Squeaky, calm down. This guy. Encounter Squeaky. He just bit my elbow. Encounter notes. Same as Area S5 notes, except that the dragon in Area S5 joins the battle immediately if combat breaks out with the Swamp Naga. Because, and the reason I'm making that note, you guys, is that if you look at our map, they could go, it's possible that they go to area S4 first and then to area S6 where the Naga is. And that means the dragon would be bypassed, but the dragon's gonna attack. So that's why it's not a linear route through that dungeon. So that's kind of those are my thoughts behind that. All right, let's go over to that right there. Okay, cool. We have our boss battle created. We have absolutely no idea why this Swamp Naga and the dragon are bosses. We have no idea why they are villains. We have no idea what the bad things that they're doing in the world are. But we're gonna figure that out. We need to figure out the backstory, the plot. We need to figure out what's going on here, what their motivations are. We need to figure out why heroes are even going to go here to stop them, because we don't even know what they're doing that's bad, that causes them to need to be stopped. So we have to figure all that out. Sometimes you don't design adventures like in the right order. You just have an idea, you run with it, and then you have to come back and clean it up. And that's where we kind of are. Hello, Danny. What's going on? All right. I don't know. I have several cats all gathered down around here, and it is nearing time to give them their cat strike, which is when I give them their cat treats. But before we do that, man, my eyes are like watery and crap. Want to remind folks that we are doing a D&D book giveaway tonight. It is a D&D book of your choice, or you could get store credit on the DM Lair store where you can get some very nice stuff. So there is a link in the chat where you can join the giveaway. It is free to do so. We will draw the winner at the end of the live stream. Second thing is we are raising money for Stack Up. Our goal is $6,000. And right now, let me go to my screen that tells me we are at $2,280 according to my screen. I think the widget here is a little bit off, perhaps. And I owe people push-ups. We're going to do push-ups because if you donate $50 or more to Stack Up, you make me do push-ups. So I'm going to do some of those right now for previous donations. If you donate $100 or more, you make me do a happy dance. And if you donate $250 or more, you make me sing on stream. I've done that before. I haven't had to do it tonight because we haven't had a $250 donation. But if somebody does that, then I will be singing too. So what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna do push-ups. I'm gonna do a happy dance. And then we are going to give my kitties treats. And I'm gonna get some more tea. And then when we get done with that, we're gonna continue creating our adventure. So a little bit of a mid-adventure creation break here as I look stupid. So there were 2 push-up redemptions. So I'm doing those push-ups right now. And we're gonna go to the cat cam for this. There we go. All right, guys, I need you to move. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, those were the push-ups. Now I'm gonna do a dance. All right, I just gotta make some room. Okay, I'm just gonna do a happy dance. It's just gonna be a dance I make up right now. I don't know what it is. Just making it up. All right, here we go. That was my happy dance. My cats are like, I don't know, it just happened. The dance of his people. Okay, Luke, time for you to teabag that water. What does that mean? It got deleted. Apparently that was something bad. Because it got deleted. If the Luke falls while performing the dance ritual, does winter come early? Okay, we're gonna give my cats treats now. Look at this. The swarming. What is going on? Come on, Spritty. All right. All right, I'll be back. What are you doing, doggy? All right. You guys ready to rock and roll?
What do you want? What?
All right. My dog is like needs attention. Don't lick me in the face. This is my doggy. Say hi to doggy.
Don't lick me in the face. The little doggy. She would needed attention.
There was one stream. Was it last week? My dog licked me like in the mouth. And I was like, that's not good. My wife was watching the stream upstairs and I could hear her laughing from down here. It was not good. All right. We are going back to adventure creation. So I think what we need to do is we need a storyline. Give a brief overview of the situation the PCs will encounter in this adventure. Describe the major premise, who the villain is, what they're up to, what the stakes are, those sorts of things. We basically need to know why this villain is a villain. What is the Naga and this dragon doing in the world to cause problems? And why are the adventurers going to try to stop them? So we need a backstory, a storyline, plot, a premise for this. Any ideas? Iced tea? No, I always have hot tea. What are the bad guys doing? Are they kidnapping people? Oh. If this was a lake, oh, okay. It's actually a lake the city uses for drinking water. Then the Naga and dragon moved in and tainted the water, causing myriad people in the city to die. Oh. That's interesting. That's better than just trying to expand their territory or kidnapping people. My wife always watches the streams. Okay, I think we're gonna go with that because I have not seen any other ideas that really strike my fancy. So that's what we're doing. Before we get there, come on, you piece of junk. I want names. I want names of. Let's do the name of the Swamp Naga. The name of the Swamp Naga. The name a Swamp Naga who has recently inhabited. So give me ideas for names for the Swamp Naga who has recently inhabited and not corrupted. What was that word he used? It wasn't corrupted. Infested. What did you do to the water? You made it bad. What is that word again? I can't think of that word. You have made the water bad. There was a word Goliath Cleric used and I don't remember what it was. Somebody help me. Desecrate, polluted, tainted. Thank you, tainted. I think that was contaminated. Those are all good words. And tainted a lake that a nearby city uses for its water source. Jeez, my monitor just keeps going black. The name of the Swamp Naga. Let's see, I gotta go back. Gotta go back in time. Jargon. Slipothic. Kragar. Let's go with Hraga. Thank you, Rachel, for that suggestion. I'm gonna do Hraga. Because I've been calling the Swamp Naga a she, so I'm gonna continue with that. We'll go with Hraga. What's the name of the black dragon? We need a name for the black dragon. A young black dragon allied with Hraga, who now also inhabits the lake. What is the name of the dragon? Nigesh. Drazan. Oh, I like that. I think Drazan is getting it. How did it go? It has a fantasy apostrophe, which is always a preferable addition to any name in Dungeons and Dragons. If you can put a fantasy apostrophe, you are on the road to a legitimate name in Dungeons and Dragons. All right, I want a name for the lake. What is the name for the lake? We also need a name. Well, let's do the lake first. Do the lake first. But we're also going to need a name for the city. Lake. The name of the lake. Ron Carr's like, Luke likes fantasy apostrophes. Noted for the next time he asks for names. It's not a requirement. I always just think it's hilarious. The fantasy apostrophes. Lake Akashi. Hank the Hippo. That's not gonna get picked. But I appreciate the suggestion. Hank the Hippo. I'm gonna go with Akashi. Lake Akashi. Lake Akashi. All right, the city. What's the name of the city? Give me a name for the city that's nearby that depends on it. A lake that recently has been tainted and turned mostly into a swamp by a nefarious swamp naga and her black dragon ally. It's horrible fiends. No, that's way too many fantasy apostrophes, Goliath Cleric. That's gonna get rejected. Just rejected that. Kashi Guard. Muzkana. I can't even say that. Boggington. Bundle Home. Keebler. Oh, I gotta change. Clayshore, Townsville. Oh man, somebody help me. Ed? That's not the name. Save the Cookie Elves. I don't know. I'm not seeing Blockwatch. Farrington. Krazos. I'm gonna go with Lockwatch. Yeah, we'll do that one. Lockwatch. All right. We're gonna fix something too, by the way. One of my things in Stream Elements isn't working properly. One of my timers. My layers and legends, we're gonna fix this together. Give me a hot second. This is actually not only live, but pre-orders are open. So layers and legend Kickstarter pre-orders. Pre-orders now available. Squeaky is throwing up now. Fortunately, he's not throwing up on camera because he's done that before. There we go. Save. Let's make sure that goes to the right place. Sorry, you guys are gonna have to just bear with me here. Let's make sure this goes to the right place. Hey, it goes to the right place. If you want, while we're here, if you want to pre-order Layers and Legends, you just go to Layers and Legends Kickstarter page. There's a link down below, and somebody just probably threw a link up here. And you just click the pre-order button and you can pre-order it. It's very beautiful. You should check it out. All right, we're done with that. But where was this thing? So that is done. All right, cool. All right, that's done. Excellent. Let's go back to work. Quit goofing around, you guys. So this Lake Watch or Lock Watch is a city near Lake Akashi that depends on the lake as a water source and for fishing and for fish. There we go. Beautiful. That's so eloquently stated. I can't even believe it. All right, so storyline. Let's get rid of that little prompt right there. Storyline. This is pretty simple. A swamp naga Braga and her black dragon ally Drazan have taken up residence in Lake Akashi. Over several months, their foul presence has tainted the lake and begun turning it into a swamp. The citizens of the nearby city of Lockwatch are yeah, they're terrified, are frantic. They're frantically terrified. With their source of water and food, fishing, going bad. They are now looking for a party of brave adventurers who can venture into the swamp, figure out what's going on, and put a stop to it. Okay, so that's all fine and dandy, but I feel like we could also just have the NPC quest giver could be like, yo, we think that the problem is this swamp naga or something, or we think that there is a foul presence in the lake that is doing this thing or something. I don't know what that's on. The Loch Ness Monster. All right. That's pretty good. Now we need, we'll come back to random encounters if we have time. What we want to do now, we need an inciting event. This is our plot hook. Plot hook. Basically, how is the party going to learn about this and get involved? The adventuring party hears of the plight of the citizens of, oh man, what is it called? The Lock Watch. And that a handsome reward is being offered for solving the lake turning into a swamp situation. If they investigate further, who is the leader of Lockwatch? What kind of leadership should they have? A mayor? Should they have like a king of a city-state? Should it be like what could it be? What's the type of government where the church runs it? There's like a government run by a church. There's also a government that's run by magic users. That might actually work. Players, lame next me. There's treasure. Yeah, there has to be treasure. There always has to be. Theocracy. Ooh, a theocracy. I want to do a magocracy. Magocracy. If they investigate, okay, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna say that it's run by a magocracy. Lockwatch. It is ruled via magocracy, with many of the wizards in the ruling class being diviners. And so a diviner can find special locations. Abjuration would be abjurers, right? Who specializes in abjuration? With many of the wizards, what is it? The Council of Mages? On the Council of Mages, being diviners and abjurationists. Abjurer? I thought it was abjurers. Yeah, abjurers. Being diviners and abjurers. There we go. Okay, cool. This is going to tie in because with our plot hook, if they investigate further, the Council of Mages can tell them that through divination magic, they have located the source of the corruption. They have located the source of the corruption. Though some dark magic clouds their spells, preventing them from seeing exactly what is causing it. Because mystery, you know, if the adventuring party knows exactly what they're going to be fighting, it's not as interesting. But if they don't know what they're getting into, they know where to go, they have a tip, they have a lead, but they don't know exactly what they're going to be facing off against, it's way more interesting than knowing exactly what you're going to be fighting. So that's why we don't tell them that they're going to be what they're going to be going against, because the natural question is, well, they're diviners, they're a ruling class of wizards, and they're diviners. Why can't they just do all of this and tell me what we're gonna? No, because there is deep, powerful magic preventing it from happening. So we have to, we have to think ahead of our players and put that stuff in there, because we don't want to ruin the adventure in the first 5 minutes of the game when we tell them everything that there is to be encountered, because that would be just super lame. All right. Though some dark magic clouds their spells, preventing them from seeing exactly what is causing it. The council will give them a location where this dark force is located and must be thwarted, and they will promise them as a reward something. They're gonna promise them something. I don't know what that is, which I think is going to bring us to rolling the loot for this adventure. We're gonna go to the loot tables and we are going to decide what loot we are going to include in this adventure. Generous Heal, hello. I don't know if you were here at the very beginning, but we are using some maps that you made for us a while back for this adventure. I don't know if you remember these maps, but you made these for us and we're using them in this adventure. So just wanted to let you know, because yes, thank you. Let us go over to let's go back over here, D&D Beyond, pull that over there. We're gonna go to game rules, collections. I need the Dungeon Master Guide, folks. There we go. And we're going to treasure, random treasure. And we want to go to all right, here we go. Treasure Hoard table. This is a level 10 adventure, so we're gonna do one roll from the Treasure Hoard Challenge 5 through 10 table. I think my wife just got home. All right. Contains treasure from one roll on the, what is the thing called? There's a literal name for it. Treasure Hoard Challenge 5 through 10. Treasure Hoard Challenge 5 through 10 table. In the game Master's Core Rulebook. There we go. Beautiful. Now we're going to actually do the roll. And what we're going to do is the very end of the document, we're just going to make a list of the loot. And then we will distribute it over the course of the adventure as we finish creating it. All right. Now we're going to have to roll on this. Now, I never really roll for all of the coins and crap. I just use the averages. I just don't care enough. 700 copper pieces, 7,000 silver pieces. There we go. That's going to be under the water in the swamp. They'll have to go swimming for that. 2,100 and 105. So there we go. Gold and platinum. That's all very exciting with nothing to spend it on. Yay. Yay. And all right, now for the important roll. We are going to roll here. Does this work? A 36. And my screen went black. Thank you, screen, for going black. Oh, that's a lame roll. You know what? I didn't even see that roll. I didn't even see that roll. We're gonna have to do that again. It was a crappy roll. A 9. Jeez, this is not working tonight. What is wrong with this thing? A 10. I think these dice are broken. Oh, it worked. It started working now. Okay, never mind. It started working. We have an 88. I don't know. The first few rolls, something was broken on D&D Beyond, but I think they fixed it. We now have an 88, which should be interesting. One of my monitors keeps going black. I have a problem. Okay, we have 10. What's this? 12. We have 12 50 gold piece gems. Let's write that down. 12 gems, 50 gold pieces each. Let's determine what kind of gems those are. There's literally a 50 gold piece gems. They're going to be Star Rose Quartz gems. Star Rose Quartz gems, 50 gold pieces each. And now for rolling magic items. This is the exciting part. Rolling for the magic items. Table F. 1d4 times on table F. One time. I don't think that worked. 3 times. That worked. All right. Table F. Where's table F? There it is. Ooh, this table looks nice. We have some very nice stuff on this table. Okay, we have to roll three times. That's crazy. Got 3 of these things. That's amazing. A 75. Ever smoking bottle. Oh, that says uncommon, but that magic item is so amazingly useful. I gave that to a party once at low levels, and they found so many creative uses for that. It was very nice. Ever smoking bottle. Ever smoking bottle. All right, let's do another one. And a 7. Oh, what is that? Oh, a weapon +1. All right, somebody name a weapon. Somebody name a weapon. And we're gonna make it a +1. Bye, Jaspers. An axe. Ooh. Ooh, we can make it a hand axe. A hand axe. Yeah. A hand axe. Nobody ever gets a +1 hand axe. What am I gonna do with this? I don't know. Figure it out. We're not gonna I mean, we can make it be sentient, but we're not gonna determine what the sentience is. We don't have time to create a custom magic item. So it's just, we're gonna make that note and call it a day. And the next magic item. Ooh, a 96. That's a good roll. Ring of Water Walking. Oh my goodness, you guys, that is so appropriate to this adventure. A Ring of Water Walking. That is amazing. Ring of Water Walking. I think that right there should be the reward that the Council of Mages gives them, is the Ring of Water Walking. And so we're literally going to take that right now, and we're going to move this up to our Inciting Event. Why did that not get? That is so weird. This right here is not showing up on my... Huh, that's so weird. All right, anyway. Ring of Water Walking. Now, what I think we're gonna do is the council could be convinced to give the party the ring in advance to help them on their quest with a successful DC, I don't know, let's not make it too hard, 14. What would this be? Persuasion check. They usually do charisma, persuasion check. There we go. Because that's something that would be very handy going into a swamp. Mr. Gore says, Luke, be careful not to give out too many magic items to your players. Also, Luke, rules on random tracks to he gets the highest result. I know, I'm bad. Don't do this. Don't do this. All right. And okay, so we have that. And I think what we should do is we need to have a encounter 1. What I want to do here is I have some maps. Where are these things? I have this map and this map that I would like to, this is actually a pretty good encounter map right there. Or this one over here. Basically what I want is as the group is approaching the swamp, I want there to be an encounter that they run into. Like the swamp naga and dragon basically have, you know, placed some of their minions to protect the way forward. So we need to figure out what we throw here. Goliath Cleric's right. It's not that you shouldn't give out a lot of magic items. It's that you need to know how to keep the game balanced if you do. I agree with that. In our official publications at the DM Lair, we make sure it's very balanced, but Luke is having fun tonight, so you're gonna have to bear with me. So what should the encounter be? Would this be a time for some shambling mounds? Okay, so we haven't used, oh, that's right. We have the Thornhard Guardian, the Willow Wisps. We want to use those. We technically have a Hydra. We haven't used the Shambling Mounds or the Quick Serpent yet. What if we get people warmed up with some Quick Serpents? We could have Quick Serpents be there. Jeez. I think, Goliath, I'm going to put the Thornhard Guardian as the next encounter as they approach. Squeaky needs attention. So I think we're going to do, what did I say? The Quick Serpents. I think the Quick Serpents. It's a CR4. So how many of those should we do? Where are we? I'm just going to have this be like a medium encounter. Yeah, there you go. 4 of them. 4 of them is a solid, it's almost a hard encounter. Maybe three of them? Nah, I think they could do 4. Yeah, let's do 4. It's still medium. So 4 Quick Serpents. This is going to be encounter A. As the adventurers begin to travel into the swamp, 4, wow, that was nice, Quick Serpents ambush them from 4 quick serpents, ambush them from their hiding spots. I'm not super eloquent right now, but from their hiding spots. It's so dumb. Below the surface. Now, these quick serpents, they have that thing that they can do. Let's go find this guy. They're burrowed under the ground. They can do a quicksand pit. Yeah. They ambush by creating quicksand pits. The quick serpents are burrowed under the ground, and when they sense the party above them, they create quicksand pits using their special ability. Yeah. There we go. All right, sweet. The quick serpents are allies of the swamp naga, and who has placed them all about the perimeter of the swamp to stop any from entering. All right, that's beautiful. Encounter B. Oh, I want to put a note here. Use one of the encounter maps provided with the adventure for this encounter. There we go. Beautiful. My dog is snoring down here. All right, encounter B. Now this is the one where I think we're going to put that one dude. What's that dude's name? The Thornhard Guardian. So we use the quick serpent. And the Willow Wisps. Thornhard Guardian and Willow Wisps. If intruders into the swamp are not stopped by the quick serpents, what is the swamp naga's name? Praga. Yeah, I'm just gonna say the swamp naga. I'm not gonna spell that every time. Sends her most powerful minion. What is the name of the Quick Thorn Guardian? I need a name for the Quick Thorn Guardian, and I'm gonna go. Let's do a picture of this guy. Is it Quick Thorn? Wait, I got the name wrong. It's not called Quick Thorn. It's called Thornhard Guardian. Okay, calm down. Thornhard Guardian. There we go. That dude right there needs a name. Crans. Shredder. Willie. Rosie? Ugh. I mean, I'm gonna go with crayons. It's the best suggestion so far, and I'm not gonna wait forever. So crayons it is. Crayons. A Thornhard Guardian. Accompanied by, now we got to figure out how many Willow Wisps. Willow Wisps. So that was a CR9 and a CR2, right? Yeah, 9 and a 2. Let's get that and that. So a CR9 and a CR2. Let's see. Gotta click the right buttons, baby. So we have one CR9. There's a couple CR2s. What if I do 3 of them? How about 4 of them? It's still just hard. Let's do 3 Willow Wisps. Let's do 3 Willow Wisps. I color with crayons. That's a very good point. Encounter B. 3 Willow Wisps to stop them. Can crayons speak? I think he can. Languages. Understands the languages of its creator but can't speak. It should just be like, none shall pass. None shall pass. I keep clicking that wrong button. I don't want it just to be another combat. I want there to be some sort of social interaction possible, so he can speak if we want him to speak. What would he do? Knee? Make him say the word knee? Nuns shall pass. Crayons doesn't attack immediately. Oops. Instead, he plants his sword in the soggy ground and declares, nuns shall pass. You see, he misunderstood. The directions from the Swamp Naga that none shall pass and is willing to let nuns or other servants of religious orders to proceed if they wish. If the party tries to convince crayons that they are nuns, clerics, priests, or the like, crayons will interrogate each party member about their faith. At the end of each interrogation, the character must make a DC. What's a good DC for this? And the way that I'm going to do this, it's either going to be a persuasion or deception check, depending upon whether it's true or not. But I want to make it so that at least half of the party members need to succeed. What is your name? What is your quest? What is your favorite color? What's your faith? A DC 16. Yeah, I don't want to make it too crazy hard. 16 sounds reasonable, probably. Not everybody is good at deception or persuasion, remember. A DC 16 charisma, persuasion, or deception check, depending on if the character is being truthful or not. If half of the party, if half of the characters, if at least half of the characters pass the check, Crayons will allow them to proceed further into the swamp. However, I feel like he should insist. If he insists on accompanying them, the party is eventually going to have to fight him or convince him to leave him alone. But at least then they could ambush him on their own terms, potentially. Or maybe he just lets them go, and that's it. They can totally just get out of that encounter, 100%. Ooh, yeah, I have an idea. I have an idea. There we go. That's it. If the party fails to convince Crayons, he will insist they leave the swamp. Otherwise, he and the Willow Wisps attack. Okay. If the party says they'll leave, but tries to sneak around, they must succeed on a DC 16 group dexterity stealth check, or Crayons discovers their attempt and attacks. All right, there we go. Beautiful. That's good enough. Oh, baby. Ugh. Rebel Squirrel, hello. He will leave them alone if they can provide him a shrubbery. Okay. Note. Crayons has always loved shrubberies. If presented with a shrubbery as a gift, he will allow the party to pass. However, Crayons guards closely his secret love of shrubberies and will tell shrubberies and will tell no man or woman this secret. There we go. Beautiful. Might I interest you in a shrubbery? Yes. Present thine shrubbery and pass freely with my blessing. We are doing a D&D book giveaway, guys. There's a link in the chat right now. Sign up to win a D&D book of your choice or store credit in the DM Lair store. We are also raising money for Stack Up as well. I'm going to show you a little slideshow right here. So Stack Up is a military charity. They do a whole bunch of stuff for our veterans and active service members. They have a 24/7 suicide prevention hotline that anybody can call and get help. They do things for veterans and active service members, like sending them games to help get their minds off from the stresses that they undergo while they're deployed or after deployment. They're just basically helping our veterans and service members and stuff. And we are trying to raise $6,000 to help Stack Up. We are about a third of the way there right now. And there are a bunch of images on screen of different soldiers that have benefited from Stack Up and all the awesome things that they do. If you donate $50 or more, you make me do push-ups. If you donate $100 or more, you will make me dance on stream. $250 donation gets you a song by me, and I am an excellent singer. If you would like to donate to Stack Up, there is a link in the chat that somebody just threw there, I believe. And also there's a link to the Stack Up down in the description. Please make sure you click the Stack Up link if you would like to donate. I have already done a bunch of push-ups on stream tonight, and I have danced on stream. I would love to do more dancing and even a song for charity. So feel free to donate. I appreciate it all. All right, now what I want to do before we're going to take a little break here, but before we do that, I want to Kranz, if he gets bypassed, he's not just going to go away. He will return to the adventure proper, the dungeon proper, I've been calling it. So this is the dungeon proper where the Swamp Naga lives with the dragon. Gotta wee. Kranz is gonna come back here. I'm gonna say that Kranz is in area S1. Kranz is in area S1. That's like where he like lives, so to speak. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, I don't know, we need a name for that area too. If Kranz was not defeated in combat earlier, we're going to say, if Kranz, he is a Thornhard Guardian, was not defeated in combat earlier, he is present here along with 3 Willow Wisps. There we go. Awesome. This is like Kran's floor of dance, the foyer of the Finn. I don't even know what that means. This is the area where Kran can be found. Ruins of Kranzikor, the shrubbery. Ooh, the ruins of the sacred shrubbery. Yes. S1, ruins of the sacred shrubbery. How do you even spell shrubbery? That's not even a word, is it? Shrubbery is not even a word. Wow, that's amazing. This area was once a shrine dedicated that Kranz, before he turned to evil, had constructed to the almighty shrubbery. However, the Swamp Naga dashed the shrine into pieces when she claimed Kranz's soul. All that remains are some columns and bits of marble tiles. Okay, there we go. That's beautiful. Brings a tear to my eyes. I'm out of tea. Oh, did I spell shrubbery wrong? I didn't spell it wrong. I spelled it properly, and it's still saying that it's wrong. Huh. All right. So we got that. So we got that taken care of. We have a shambling mound and a hydra. I don't even know if we need that. Where is this? The quick serpents are a medium encounter. Kranz and the Willow Wisps are a hard encounter. And then we have the big boss fight, which is going to be fairly challenging. I think we probably only need like one more encounter, and I think we would be okay. I feel like the shambling mounds might work. Where should we put? Maybe S3. S3 could have some shambling mounds there, maybe. What if? Ooh, wait a second. What if we have a hydra? The hydra could be in the swamp. The shrubbering mounds. Can the mound be the shrubbery? Ah, yes. The shambling mounds could be former shrubberies that have been desecrated. The hydra is really powerful. I don't think we're going to use the hydra. What do you guys think? Should we just skip the hydra? Just do the shambling mound somewhere and not use the hydra at all? What if the shambling mounds attack after the Naga is defeated? Like they're losing the swamp, so they go mad and attack anything nearby. Oh. Man, my eye is just bothering me. Maybe we have, yeah, we could do that. The hydra. I like the hydra too. My eye is going nuts over here. Okay. I like the idea of the shambling mounds afterwards. So let's do this. Whoops. Okay. So S3. We're going to say that how many shambling mounds should there be? How many shambling mounds are appropriate? A shambling mound is a CR5. Maybe 3 of them. 3 shambling mounds. Yeah. I kind of want there to be like 3 of them in S2, 2 of them in S4. S2 and S4. Okay, so let me do this. Let me do a thing. There are 3 desecrated shrubberies here. Can't spell. There are 3 desecrated shrubberies here. When the swamp naga, if the swamp naga is slain, they immediately animate into shambling mounds and approach the scene of the Naga's death. They are maddened beyond belief and will relentlessly attack and pursue any living creatures they sense. And then I want to put 2 of them in area S4. Which is going to be pretty strong altogether. But the idea here is they wouldn't necessarily fight all of them. They're going to maybe fight one of those groups and maybe try to get away or something. They don't have to fight all of them. What should be the name of area S2 and S4? The shrubbery patch. The shrubbery patch. And then S4 is going to be another shrubbery patch. Okay. S3 is going to be the Hydra's lair. So S3 is right here, S3. And we're going to have a Hydra be in the water, though. It'll probably be to the north, I'm thinking. Hydras are underwhelming for CR8? Yeah, that's possible. We're throwing a lot at people in this adventure, so if a Hydra is underwhelming, I think that's okay. What's on this island? Oh, some rocks and trees. There are some rocks and a tree on this isle, but little else of interest. A Hydra is submerged just north of the island. It rises from the water the moment any intruders reach the center of the island. It's a mindless Hydra, so it mindlessly attacks. Because that's what the Swamp Naga told it to do. What's the name of that area? Ooh, some treasure. Ooh, there should be some treasure hidden in the shrubbery patches. I like that. What's the name of area S3? Hydra's Redoubt. Okay, cool. Thank you. Hydra's Redoubt. We need to put some... Oh, inside the Hydra's gullet. Loot. Inside the Hydra's gullet is... We're going to put some loot inside the Hydra because it has swallowed people before. We could put all of the gold and stuff inside the Hydra. That would be amazing. We're gonna do 200 copper pieces, 2,000 silver pieces, 500 gold pieces, and 20 platinum pieces. Now I got to do some math. Hydra's Redoubt, where is that? Inside the Hydra's gullet is... And I want to put a magic item inside the Hydra. No. That's great. That's great. That's perfect. Just a bunch of... Oh no. Wait. I'm freaking out. I gotta calm down. Let's put the the gems inside. I gotta calm down. There we go. Perfect. I want to put in the S4 shrubbery patch loot hidden in one of the shrubberies here, or inside a shambling mound's gullet if it has animated, is I want to put a magic item in there. Let's do the ever smoking bottle. Goes area S4. Yeah, there we go. Is an ever smoking bottle. Perfect. Very nice. Oh. And then the other shrubbery patch. Loot. Hidden in one of the shrubberies here, or inside a shambling mound's gullet, if it has animated, is a wooden toy knight. With the letters N and I chiseled into its base. There you go. Is that not cool? Me. Okay. Now we are okay. So that's that. I think that's pretty much all of our. We have the shambling mounds. We have the Hydra. That's all of our encounters. Excellent. We are on to area S5 and area S6. We just need to name. We just need to name these two areas, and we've already got our boss encounters created, so we're doing very, very well right here. I need to get some more tea, and we are supposed to have done a cat strike, or a cat trip, I should say, a little bit ago. So I think we're gonna do that now. We are definitely got to do that stuff. So before we hit that though, just want to remind folks, we are raising money for Stack Up. They're a military charity doing amazing things for our veterans and active service members. If you would like to donate, there's a link down in the chat. You can make me sing on stream, You can make me dance. You can make me do push-ups. So punish me, please. That's why I'm here. And now we're going to get stuff around for Squeaky, who is very excited. He's already pawing at me. And we're going to do a cat trip. Oh, crap. Where'd the squirrel go? The cats, I don't know if Danny is still here, but the cats have stolen the squirrel that she sent me. So I don't know where they are. But I have these two cat toys right here. I have the pickle and the banana. The pickle and the banana. And we're going to put some of this on there right now. Yes. Yes, Felipe, that's exactly what it is. All right, Squeaky, you guys got to calm down. You're going crazy down there. All right, let's get over here. Cat cam. All right, here we go. Here we go. And I have a banana. I have a banana. Squeaky, can you go get the other one? I gave a second one. Big baby. All right, I'm gonna get some tea and I'll be right back. Enjoy the kitties. Gotta keep him on camera. He had like a death grip on that pickle. All right. Wee. Oh man, I got a bunch of coughing now. I wanted to get any moment Squeaky is gonna jump up and race away. He always does this. He plays with that thing but at some point he just jumps up and runs away like a maniac. He loves that pickle. Holy crap. Now he's like, no, give me my banana. Squeaky is such a jerk. He won't let Squirty Pie play with the banana. Jeez. Oh. Oh. What kind of tea is this? Nico, this is it's just green tea with lemon in it. That's all it is. It's nothing super special. It's just standard tea with green tea with lemon. All right, let's keep going here. Max, thank you. Yes, my cats are adorable. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep making this bad boy. We're almost done. So we really just have to detail S5 and S6. Those are our last two areas, and we've already done a lot of work on them already. So S5 and S6. S5 is where the Black Dragon is, and S6 is where the Swamp Naga lives. So we need a name for area S5. That's the immediate thing is a name for area S5. And we're gonna say the young Black Dragon has its lair under this aisle. Oops, that's not right. It has burrowed an underwater tunnel beneath the island to create a submerged pocket where it dwells and keeps its treasure. I want to say that there is like yeah, there should be treasure in the lair. We're gonna get there. There is a 20% chance the dragon is just exiting its lair as the group moves into this area. Well, let's make it a 50% chance. Having been alerted by the sounds of battle nearby. Otherwise, the dragon is in its lair, slumbering. And doesn't emerge until the characters engage in battle with the Swamp Naga in area S6. There we go. Okay, perfect. I need a name for this area. The Devil's Tunnel. Oh, that's cool. Black Dragon's Lurk. The Black Devil's Den. Ooh, I like that. The Black Devil's Den. Ooh. S5. Black Devil's Den. I like that. We gotta put loot. In its underwater lair, the dragon has hoarded away let's put like all of the gold. Ooh, yeah, all of the gold. Loot all of the gold. It wants the gold. The Swamp Naga doesn't care about gold. Most of the gold to be found is in its underwater lair, and the players are gonna have to search for it. They're probably gonna miss it. All right, beautiful. All right, area S6. Let's talk about the Swamp Naga. So she is in area S6 right here. I think she could probably be, oh, she could be like hidden among the trees and shrubs on this island. All right, so we're gonna say, whoops. The Swamp Naga is concealed in the deep darkness of some trees and shrubs on this island. She has been using her dark magic to track the character's progress through her domain. And now that they are weakened, is planning to strike. However, she will give them one last chance to turn back now before their lives are forfeit. I cannot spell that. Let's do spell check. Thank you. Using her dark magic, she speaks to them from a disembodied voice that emanates from everywhere and nowhere, and doesn't give up her position. All right, we're just making up magic. She promises the characters a magical axe if they will leave and not return. If they agree, she'll give them, and what was the name of that axe? A +1 hand axe with sentience. Yeah, there you go. A +1 hand axe with sentience. That is hidden underneath the roots of a tree in this area. If the characters take the axe but do not leave, she is enraged and attacks immediately. If the characters refuse, characters refuse to leave, she also attacks. Ah, yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, cool. That's probably good enough. Bunch of information there. Oh, ooh, the Snake's Whisper. Ooh, yes, I like that. A +1 hand axe. Okay, we're gonna do loot. Loot. The +1 hand axe is called Snake's Whisper. And is indwelt by the spirit of a... Whoa, maybe it's a UNT. Wait, can we? No, we can't use UNT. I can't use UNT. It's not SRD. What could be inside? I want there to be like a soul of some sort of creature, a snake-like creature that is trapped inside the hand axe. A wooden spoon. What creature's soul could be trapped inside that hand axe? We can't use UNT. That's not SRD. What could we use? Giant alligator. Naga, lizard man. I don't know what that is. We're Lord Soth. That's not SRD. A Medusa. Ooh, a Medusa. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. I like that. The +1 hand axe is called Snake's Whisper and is indwelt by the spirit of a Medusa. Wow. The image of the Medusa, the faint image of the Medusa can be seen glistening in the metal of the axe's head. When it scores a critical hit, no. When its wielder rolls a 20 on an attack roll, the creature struck by the axe must make a DC 13. Now we're gonna look up Medusa. Hold on. We have to look up Medusa. Now we're getting spicier. Let's see. Here. We're creating a little custom magic item because we have a little bit of time. We usually don't have time for this. We're just gonna say affected per the petrifying gaze. Yeah. There we go. The creature struck by the axe is affected per the petrifying gaze ability of a Medusa. Boom. There it is. Zytech, thank you for the $5. When you start an adventure, do you choose what level it will be first, or do you write and tweak it as you go along? I always choose what level it's going to be. Always choose the level. Because when I'm writing an adventure, it's usually for one of my groups, and I know what level they are. I know what level the adventure needs to be, so I always choose the level first. I always choose the level first. Always, 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 always. Even when I'm doing it for this creation stream, I always choose the level first. I don't think there's any use case where you would just make an adventure and then determine what level it is for later. I would never do that. Okay, I think that's pretty good for the hand axe. I like that. I'm gonna get rid of that. The hand axe is also sentient, with those properties determined by the game master. There we go. All right, beautiful. And then adventure notes. Perfect. We have distributed all of our loot. It is spectacular. Oh. Did we name this area? Oh, we need a name. You guys, we need a name for this area. Please help me. What should we call it? The place where the swamp naga lives. We need a name. 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 I've literally listed how much gold's in the dragon's lair. The marshmallow, snake garden. What else? What else? What else? Slithering throne, forest of venom. Slithering throne. I like that. I think we're gonna go with that. Slithering throne. All right, let's do a resolution. Resolution. If the characters successfully vanquish the swamp naga and her black dragon ally, the swamp slowly sinks away and is replaced by an unpolluted, pristine lake. And the citizens of, what is it, Lockwatch? Did we say it was Lockwatch, the name of the town? Yeah, Lockwatch. And the citizens of Lockwatch are jubilant. That's probably not a word, is it? Let's see what we can do here. It is a word, I just don't know how to spell it. The Council of Mages rewards the characters as promised, unless they already have the Ring of Water Walking, in which case they just get to keep it. If the characters fail and all die, well, that's life. It happens. Well, that's life. Just roll up new ones. Players can just roll up new characters, right? All right. Ooh, a celebration in their honor, yes. The citizens of Lockwatch are jubilant and throw a celebration in their honor. Yes, Gaming Booger. Resolution is, yay, we did it, or oh no, everyone's dead. Yeah, I mean, isn't that the way it works? All right, we have some things too. We have all of the names for those different things. We could do some random encounters. Yeah, we should do some random encounters. I think we need to have some shambling mounds. How many shambling mound? What's a shambling mound? CR 5. All right, let's do some random encounters for the shambling mounds. 3. We could do 2 to 3 would be a good random encounter. That's easy. 2 to 3. What kind of die roll will generate a 2 to 3? 2 to 3 shambling mounds. Oh man. 1d2 plus 1, right? 1d2 plus 1. There we go. That gives 2 to 3. All right. Sweet. I figured it out. And then we can say, yeah, let's throw some Willow Wisps. That's a CR2. Trivial. We could have so many of those and it wouldn't even be funny. We'd have up to 10 of them. So 2d6. We could do 2d6 Willow Wisps. All right. What else can we do for Shambling Mound or for random encounters? Now, this is an opportunity for us to use a monster maybe that we haven't used in the adventure too. Like giant alligators or something. Somebody had said that before. Willow Wisps can heal the Shambling Mounds. Oh! You just made an argument for having them together. Thank you, sir. We're going to say 1 Shambling Mound with 1d4 plus 2 Willow Wisps that focus on keeping the Shambling Mound healed with their electrical attacks. Baby. Constrictor snake. Isn't there like a giant constrictor snake? I think there's like a giant constrictor snake. Yeah. That's a CR2. You'd have to have a whole bunch of those. That doesn't interest me. Wait, a crocodile. A giant crocodile is a CR5. We could have like 2 of those. 2, a CR5, let's see. 3 of them. 4 of them, just 3. So we're gonna do 1d2. We're gonna, no, 1d2 plus 2. That's nice. That's very nice. 1d2 plus 1. There we go. Giant crocodiles. I spelled it right. There we go. Very nice. Sweet. I am masterfully evil. Yes. That's probably pretty good, right? We got Shambling Mounds, Willow Wisps, a Shambling Mound with Willow Wisps that heal it, and then crocodiles. I think that's pretty good for random encounters. I'm happy with that. So we're going to boom, 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 boom. There we go. A random encounter could take place if the heroes try to use more long rests than are expected, are in the middle of raiding a compound and take a short rest, or even an intro. Okay. We also want to make a note up here for the DM notes. Note how many short or long rests are expected. I mean, I did not calculate the adventuring day experience thresholds and all of that. I did not do all that calculations. but I can tell you that we had 4 to 5 encounters. One was a medium, there was a hard, there was a deadly, and probably another hard with the shambling mounds. So that's probably fair enough to say that's one adventuring day without doing the math. I'm not going to do the math, but my gut tells me that we're probably okay. I don't think we went over an adventuring day. So we're going to say that a couple short rests are to be expected. It's expected that the group might take a couple short rests during this adventure, but they shouldn't need a long rest. There we go. Beautiful. We use all this stuff. Oh, we use the alligator too. We used a giant crocodile. CR5. Oh, we need to name the adventure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need a name for the adventure. A name for the adventure. Fang's Lock? Give me ideas. Give me ideas. Give me ideas. I have no idea. Locked Fangs. Ooh. Fangs Lock. Locked Fangs. I like that one. The Shrubbery Swamp. Swamp Locks Madness. So far, Locked Fangs is the leader. The Vile Viper of Lockwatch. Maddening Marsh. Cake. I need a brownie right now. Locked Fangs. The Locked Fangs of Maddening Marsh. Of the Mad Marsh. Ooh. The Locked Fangs of the Mad Marsh. Pop, lock, and drop it. Shrubs of Madness. Homebrew Fiend, what's up, dude? How you doing? Yes, brownies are good. Anata, hello. Wait, Ananta. Sorry, I said your name wrong. Ananta, hello. Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm thinking something along the lines of the Locked Fangs of the Mad Marsh. What about that? The Locked Fangs of the Mad Marsh. Seems too long. Is there a way to shorten that up? A little bit shorter and catchier would be better. Shrubs of Madness. The Dream's Gone had bacon today. Woo! Fangs Mad Marsh. Locked Fangs Mad Marsh. Oh man. The Locked Fangs Mad. Locked Fangs Mad Marsh. What if it's just Locked Fangs Mad Marsh? Locked Fangs Mad Marsh. That doesn't sound good. Oh, that's gonna get deleted. Locked Fangs Mad Marsh. Thank you. Fangs of the Marsh of Locked Fangs. That might work right there. The Marsh of Locked Fangs. Whoops. Okay, that actually works, I think. The Marsh of Locked Fangs. All right, get that down here. Okay, cool. Done. Update the year. Actually, 2022 now. 2022, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we have one more thing to name. Oh, well, wait a second. The Mad Marsh. This is the name of the map. This is the map. What should like, this is like the lair of the Swamp Naga, the Black Dragon. We just need like a name for this lair, the place where they live, the depths of the swamp, the heart of the corruption. What should we call it? The Feral Fangs of Madness. Ooh, that sounds really good. Feral Fangs of Madness. Ah, I'm changing it now. That's actually really good. I'm going back. I'm going to that. The Feral Fangs of Madness. The Feral Fangs of Madness. We're just gonna say Feral Fangs. The Feral Fangs of Madness. I like that. That's really good. Nice. That's really cool. I like that. All right. Serpent's Dwelling. Locked Fangs Rest. Ooh, I like that. Locked Fangs Rest. And go down to here. Locked Fangs Rest. This is the heart of the corruption in the swamp, where the Swamp Naga, the Black Dragon, and their minions dwell. And then let's make this, let's demote that. There we are. Locked Fangs Rest. The council will give them a location where this dark force is thwarted and is located and must be thwarted. Locked Fangs Rest, though the council wouldn't use that name. There we go. That's good enough. All right, I think we have all of this stuff is named. We have this named. We have the adventure named. I think we have everything in the adventure fleshed out. And yeah, that's great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finished the adventure. We are going to do the giveaway in just a second. If you have not signed up for the D&D book giveaway, please do so now. There's a link in the chat somewhere where you can do that. We're giving away a D&D book of your choice or store credit on the DM Lair store where you can get mighty fine things as well. So click the link, enter the giveaway. It's free. We're going to draw the winner in just a moment. And as far as the adventure goes that we created, I will have it up on our website, thedmlair.com, tomorrow morning sometime. You guys will be able to get the entire adventure. You'll be able to get the maps, the whole shebang to use in your groups. It's 100% free. We create these resources together for the D&D community so you can use them. And when I'm not creating adventures, I literally pay other people to create resources that we can put on the website for you to use, again, for free. So check out thedmlair.com, get some free stuff to use in your games. And yeah, that's the plug for that. And now let's do our giveaway. Woohoo! I'm getting tired. I need a big brownie. I need a big brownie. Giveaway time. It's giveaway time. Let's go over here. I'll give people a little bit longer to enter that. I know a couple of people are probably still in there entering their details and stuff. There we go. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I have 2 weeks left at my day job, and then I'm done. So 2 more weeks at my day job, and then I will be doing this full time. This will be my full-time gig. So I'm very, very excited. I started having conversations with my manager this week about my taking like a year off or something. A sabbatical or a leave of absence, but they didn't go for that. So today I turned in my letter of resignation, and I will be done in 2 weeks. I will be just doing this, so it'll be fun. Mr. Gore is like, freedom. Yeah, but the job I had, and the company that I worked for really did a whole lot of good stuff in my life. And I literally would not be here doing what I am doing right now if it weren't for that job. I learned so many things. I learned about a lot about writing. I learned a lot about publishing. I learned tons of skills and stuff at that job that I am now using to do the things that I do for D&D, for the DM layer and stuff like that. So I will always be deeply appreciative of that. It was an absolute 100% good experience in my life and delivered tons of benefits, and it was amazing. I was there almost 10 years, you know, so I'm definitely not leaving a job that I hate by any means, or a company that I have negative feelings toward. You know, it's just time to do something different with my life, at least for the next little bit. So anyway, leaving there, it's kind of sad and stuff, you know, but I'm very excited too for what I'm going to be doing now, full time. So it's now that I've given that, I'm gonna pick a winner. Oh, giveaway winner. Draw winner. All right, here we go. And the winner is, I don't know, it's taking forever. Let's verify that this is correct. Okay, Sean Hannon. I don't know if you're here or not. You don't have to be here to win. I will be sending you an email with some information about getting you hooked up with stuff. But congratulations, Sean. You are a winner. Penguin Butt is very excited. There's a bunch of hearts and stuff there for you, Sean. Hey, Sean, what's up, dude? How you doing, buddy? I'll be sending you an email probably tonight, and then we'll get you hooked up, dude. So congratulations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all she wrote. I don't think we've had any more donations to stack up, so I don't have to do any silly stuff like singing and dancing and stuff. So that's all she wrote tonight. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next week, I think on Wednesday, and we'll do Q&A. So until then, have yourselves a wonderful evening. I'm going to get myself a big brownie. No bacon, just a brownie. Okay, I'm going to put bacon on the brownie, and that's what we're going to do. All right? All right, bye now.